Hey guys, this is lesson 2 of unit 4 of our pre-algebra course. By the way, if you're joining us just on YouTube, this entire course, the lectures are available for free here on YouTube. So like and subscribe would be appreciated. Thank you very much. We are going to be looking at simplify, which I have clearly misspelled. It's not text on there, so I can't fix it. It should be PLI. Simplifying. I don't know what happened. It's okay. Mistakes happen. It's all right. Don't worry about it. It's going to be okay. Take a breath. I know I am going to be taking a breath, although I'm uploading it before I put that thumbnail on YouTube. But anyway, you don't got to worry about that. We're going to be talking about simplifying algebraic expressions. Since I rambled on about spelling, let's dive in. So this one's going to be really simple. We're going to be looking at combining like terms, basically. You know, in our last video, we kind of ended up with one at one point where we couldn't simplify it any further, and I alluded to it saying that because it doesn't have like terms, one of them had an X and one of them didn't. So a lot of the examples are what if we do have like terms. So let's jump in with example 1. We're going to simplify, which you can keep those instructions on there because those instructions are going to be the same instructions for all of these examples. All right, so we're going to simplify 4x plus 6 plus 2x. Okay, so the first thing we have to do to simplify this is we have to identify where those like terms are. So this 4x and this 2x are like terms because they both have x's. So in order to combine like terms, all we do is add the coefficients. Now, if you don't remember or didn't know to begin with, the coefficients are those numbers in front of the variable. So that 4 and the 2. So all we have to do to combine these like terms is do 4 plus 2 right there. So 4x plus 2x is 6x. And this 6 that we haven't touched, we're going to bring it down. We're going to bring down what we haven't touched. So bring down plus 6. That's easy peasy, right? No big deal. No big deal at all. Let's do another example. In fact, I think we're going to just, well, no, I think I want to throw that in there. I was going to say we're going to do two examples and be out, but I want to do this other one. So let's do example number 2, and we're going to simplify 6x minus 2y plus 5 minus 5. So where are the like terms? Excuse me. Well, I'm missing something. One of those should have an X on it. Why did I write 5? What did I say? Who knows? I have to rewind the tape. I still don't know. Didn't rewind it. We're going to put an X right there. I don't know what I said out loud, but that should have been an X. So we're going to do something very similar, right? We're going to identify our like terms. They're right there and right there. The ones with X's on them are alike. This one right here doesn't have an X. It has a Y, so that one's not alike. This one doesn't have any variable, so it's not alike either, right? So we're just going to combine those two like ones. So 6x plus x, now we got to remember something there. If there's nothing there, it's an implied 1, right? So 6x plus x would be 7x. And then we're going to bring down what we haven't touched. So bring down minus 2y. Whoops. And I was stuttering with my pen, huh? Minus 2y and then minus 5. That's as simple as that one gets. Let's now do one more, which I'm going to modify a little. Yeah, I am going to modify this one a little bit from its current existence. You'll never know what it is. Don't stress about it. We're going to do 6y minus 3 times x minus 2y. Now, if you watch our last video on distributive property, then you probably have an idea about something we're going to do. And then we're going to do plus 4 minus 6x minus 2. I added all of this bit because I want to make sure you understand, and this will help. Okay, so the first thing we have to do is we have to distribute this -3 into these parentheses. We can't deal with any of the like terms until we take care of that, right? So we're going to distribute this -3. Now, we're just distributing the -3, not the 6y, because that 6y isn't multiplied on all this mess, just the 3, the -3, right? So we're going to bring down the 6y, because we're going to bring down what we haven't touched, right? Bring down 6y, and then -3 times x is -3x. -3 times -2 is plus 6y. And then we're going to bring down what we haven't touched. So we're going to bring down plus 4 minus 6x minus 2. Now, let's see if we can find some like terms. We've got some different types of like terms here. On these example 1 and example 2, on both of those, there were some things that didn't combine. I think on this thing, everything is going to combine with something, and that's important. I think it's important to see an example like that. So these two 6y's are alike because they both have y's on them, right? Y's and only y's. And then the -3x and the -6x are alike because they both have x's and only x's as far as variables are concerned. And then the 4 and then the -2. Right? You see how I marked those? This can be a really good way to do it, especially if you're following my advice and instructions and all those things and using a different color. And if you're one of my students, remember when I change colors, you change colors, right? Make sure you're using a couple colors on these things. It'll help keep you organized and all those things, right? But we've got, excuse me, we've got single underlines, double underlines, and triple underlines. So the single underlines we're going to combine together. So 6y plus 6y is 12y. And then -3x minus 6x, signs are the same. We add and keep the sign, so -9x. And then 4 plus -2, signs are different, so we subtract and keep the bigger sign, plus 2. And that's as simple as that one gets. And that's it for this video and all those things. If you're one of my students, look forward to seeing you in class and all of those things. If you're not one of my students, thanks for joining us. Make sure you give a like and hit that subscribe button. It is much appreciated. If you want to see what else we're doing, you can check it out at emberlearninglabs.com. Thanks and have a great day. Bye-bye.